Good morning and welcome to another sunny day. So, as obviously from the last episode, this is the next day. Everything's drying out nicely, which does make it a lot easier to work in. But I've come up to the allotment today because I had a little bit of a brainstorm. So, in that space there, I'm hoping I can move these two bathtubs here, which just currently for the weeds, and that which I'm going to use for my carrots this year. So obviously they're going to need topping up and sand, soil, etc. I'm going to put them running long ways, and then there is some spare pallets which some people on the allotment site drop off every now and then, so kind of to make them look more appealing instead of this grey plastic, put the pallets around them, obviously cut them down. It just kind of turns it into a big border, well, not border, like boxed in trough. So then they'll just run along here basically, which one, it will help against like a barrier, because obviously this is going to be sweet corn, pumpkins, cucumbers, etc. going in here. So I need less kind of chicken wire to run along the two sides, because this will be quite high up. Probably say about here. Well, I'm going to go down and check what pallets we've got, and then we'll go from there. So, I've managed to pull the troughs through from the back there. Bloody heavy they are. So, and I also managed to get some pallets. So I'm just deciding, so obviously I'm going to have to cut them down to about the third batten high. So I cut them off from there, trim around the edges, and then put some more across the side there. Also cut off the side here, should be fine. But no, should be okay, and then I can get some more planks just to fill in the gaps. Because I was originally going to do it all out of the timber boards, but that's going to be expensive, so might as well use the free pallets and save a bit of money. So I've been playing around. I think I'm actually going to leave it that high. The front part I'll obviously put lower down so it's easier to get into the kind of the planters. And what I was thinking, I will board just the rest of it around with whatever wood I've got around. But yeah, I just need another two pallets. Just cut the tops off, so about 3 high. Also just put one of the boards across. It just ties it all in together, so it's all kind of uniform. Looks quite smart, I think. But I'll chop off these ends just so they're level, and then I will have to go and find 2 more of the same pallets, so now I can put them across there. But no, it's a good little perch as well to put tools on, and I might put some little planters on here as well, screw them down, just some little strawberries possibly. Quite a nice one, nasturtiums, and they'll hang down as well. But it's just more structure for the plot really, because I don't really like a flat level plot. Like most people just got literally nothing, it's just all flat, but I like a little bit more kind of structures, barriers. It helps with the wind as well, because obviously it gets quite windy up in this top one. So hopefully, and I will possibly, don't know how it would look, is to continue these pallets all the way along, because obviously on this bed here is going to be mostly sweet corn and whatnot. So, but I have to have a think about it really. Also just got this little bit of trellis here which I'm going to put, same as on that side, just put it across that bit, just just to make use of it instead of destroying it really. So kind of got the idea of how I want it. So I managed to find 2 more pallets, just cut the bottoms off so it's just easier to reach over. So also I can also try and make some kind of cover or netting, so we'll see when, if I do put carrots in here, obviously a netting mesh for the carrot fly, but obviously they are quite high off the ground anyway, so I don't know, just need some, either some boards or I can find something to attach onto here at a later date, but the main structure is there. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Good morning and welcome back. So this is a few days later from the last clip. Obviously we built, well, not we, I built the little kind of trough planter hider thingamajig out of the old pallets. So just kind of hides those plastic tubs, which makes it look a bit better now. And but today I want to try, well, a couple of things. I've got some pieces of wood left to finish off some boards along across there and start making the new set of steps for that part. Just and then also I've decided, because of the wood chip path, because as you can tell, I've just brushed it back, but it's virtually just compost now. So I'm going to sweep all this up because we're going to put down some, it was only cheap but artificial grass, the rolls, which will come down here nicely. And even though wood chip's really nice, but once it gets wet and you tread on it, it just breaks down so easily. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use all this organic matter, fill up halfway in each of these planters, and then I have ordered again from Wix. They're doing some offers on the compost again, like 3 bags, 15 quid. So I can then top up the rest of the half of the troughs with new compost, and then start sowing. Well, got some sweet peas here from last year's, the overwinter ones, so I can put, divide them up, put them in the troughs, because I'm also got a roll of chicken wire in there, which I'm going to roll across, make a little fence, so the sweet peas and nasturtiums and whatever I do plant in there can climb up. But yeah, I think those are the 2 main jobs for today. Also, I bought up the rest of these, which are just some old dog crates that we've had, which they're good. We've grown like the peas up them and cucumbers in the past, but I'm going to use these as a fence line along here, so it's kind of sturdy, quite high. Obviously hopefully the badger can't get in from this direction, so I'll make a little fence along here right up to the end. Obviously there's one with a gate on here, so we can use that as to get in and out, and then I'll put another fence line running across there, and this will mostly be all the sweet corn, probably some squash as well growing underneath, etc. But no, so those are the plans for today, providing the weather holds out, because it's not raining, but it's that misty weather, and with the electric saw, I don't want to break that. But what I'll do, I'll probably stick on a time lapse of me trying to clear all this, probably up until about the steps are there. Actually, I don't think I showed you last time. Actually, I did finish off the steps, so Just got some slabs and some wood chip in it, so just makes it a little bit nicer. But yeah, I'm going to stick in the time lapse and I will see you in a bit. So I've just started to fill those up. Also put some down the side, which will hopefully level out that little ditch as well. But yeah, it's going to take some time working its way through, and I'll fill up the rest of these now and sweep up the rest, and I will catch up with you after. Oh, bit of mud, excuse the sweatiness, but I have now, well, you can tell the majority of the path has now been taken up. Still needs sweeping here and there, but I've filled up the troughs about halfway, and obviously down in the dip as well, just try and fill that in a bit more so nobody falls down the edge. So it should make it a lot safer. And over time I'll put more down because this will naturally rot down a bit more. But yeah, like here, it's still very, very high. So, and now yeah, obviously up the top here, which I've got some, which we thought they were Jerusalem artichokes, but they're not. They're Rebecca's, which I've got over in the round planters. I'll try and insert a photo of them when they're in the ground, but they're in the pots where the daffodils are, because they do like to spread. So I might put, especially along this part here, just like them all in here, to make a wall of them. This will be quite nice and pretty as well. But I think next now I might try and sort out this fence line here, just see what it will look like. Obviously I did take out, well, originally I was going to move the greenhouse, but now that's change of plan, that's my mind, now I've got a new idea. So greenhouse is staying here because it was originally going to go over there, but I'm going to keep it here for now. Obviously I'm going to put some more boards along up until probably where those posts are, where it was before, because I'll put the fence along and then use the one with the gate as a little entrance, because might as well reuse it. So I'll probably put the gate along this part here, and then I'll see how it goes and how it looks, and then we'll go from there. But I will stick on a time lapse of me trying to sort this out, and I'll see you in a bit. this is the general gist of it all. So got the gate on the end here, so obviously you can let yourself in and out, so that'd be handy. Might need some WD-40 on it, it's a little bit rusty. But yeah, so what I'll do, continuing along, hopefully 1, 2 and 3, which I've got 3 or 4 left. Just need to cut a bit of wood here, and hopefully next time I'll back with you guys, should be done. So, just completed this side. Obviously I didn't, well, the metal panels don't fit in between that gap, so I've just used half of this pallet which I cut off from there, so it kind of ties in on either side. What I'll do, I'll just fill in these gaps with some offcuts in the future time, so Mr. Badger can't get his way through, but it's sturdy enough and it should last. And that, and then obviously I've got 3 more panels, which obviously it's not going to be enough to do it all the way around, so I might just put 1 on the end there, and then I'll use some other type, maybe that one potentially, or I'll try and order another pen just so it all ties in together, because they're only about £40 for a pen, and plus you get obviously the 8 panels, so it's kind of cost wise for chicken wire roll, and they're more sturdier as well. So I've just finished scooping up the rest off the bark off the main path. Just still got to sweep up a few bits, but shouldn't be too much to do. I've also just put 3 more troughs in. Obviously this is where the stairs are going to begin to be built here, so I'm going to have to remove some of this bit of wood here and work out. I just need 1 or 2 steps up, probably just 1 this time because it's quite lower down than that one up there. Obviously on Monday I have more compost arriving, so on the next episode I'll be filling up all these, and then I can start to put in the chicken wire fence to go along. So obviously once all the plant the sweet peas in along there, but obviously this part is finished. Obviously got to finish off that side, but I'm not going to make it as wide because I need that pathway wider, because it's a bit narrow to walk along and you end up falling down into the verge. So the wood's just going to run along from the end of the trough planter, so it gets a little bit extra space. So I can put a metal fence panel on one of them there, and then I will work out what fence line to put in along here, and that should be pretty much it for the sweet corn area, apart from obviously rotivating it all once the time comes. I'll also put in some more of the compost bags on top of this as well, just to bulk it up, because since it's been raining it's sunken down a bit. And then I'll also probably be planting in some more potatoes in here. But I'm going to leave this episode here for today, but thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.